I broke a few hearts or two, a couple too many times. I let good things go up in flames, they blow up like dynamite. If I'm being honest, no, I got a problem. No one made me wanna change. Then there was you, it feels so new. I just wanna get this right. No, I'm not a role model, nothing ever seems to last. Baby, now that I got it, I'll be better with you. I'll be better with you. Now that I got it. Myself, I like myself way more when you're by my side. Just stay the night, it's been a while. You're not like those other guys. If I'm being honest,
good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It might not be morning for you, but it is here right now for me. So today I'm going to take you along with me through a full day of eating. And today is a lower carb day. This is the lowest my carbs have been on this prep thus far. So we're eating 150 carb today, grams of carbs, and still keeping our protein pretty high, about 130. So it would be good for you guys to see that. And then as far as working out goes today, I just have cardio. So probably won't show you that just because it's real simple, but I'll let you know what I'm doing when that happens. But anyway, I just did my morning check-in. So it is Sunday. Sunday is check-in day. Did all my measurements, my photos, and submitted them in the little app. And then I kind of say what I did well this week and what I could work on. It was good. My measurements went down, so that's great. And now I'm ready for breakfast and some coffee. So if you follow me over my Instagram, you'll see that I've been having this mug cake like almost every day for like the last couple weeks. But I'm gonna be making that today for you guys. You can see the recipe. I actually got this recipe from another YouTuber, Fit Vegan Chef. I'll link her channel down below, but just kind of tweaked it to my own liking. But it's just great because it's like warm, seasonal. It's pumpkin spice, so good. And then my coffee is also gonna be a little pumpkin spice concoction. So we're gonna have a little fall fun prep day. Also, look at my fall scrunchie. So I'll show you my breakfast, and then I'll probably do my journaling while I eat, and then I plan on doing my cardio just in my apartment gym here. It's just easy. And I'll just take you guys through the day. If anything fun happens, I'll film that too. I don't really have any plans for the day besides food. Got my fall candle lit. I just love lighting candles in the morning. The morning's like my favorite time, just like you have a fresh day ahead of you, and I just love to soak it all up. Breakfast is great, coffee's great, candles are great. Let's go get started. Okay, so this recipe really only takes like 5 minutes. I'm gonna whip it up real quick, and then while it's cooling, I'll go get some coffee. Let's just make it. And what you're gonna need for this is a bowl. It's a mug cake, but we make it in a bowl. And a scale is how I measure out how much of each ingredient to put in. So, got my cute scale on Amazon. Love the color. I'll link it down below for you guys.
She must be the sunlight, shines a little more tonight. I know I try to make her mine, but at the same time, I know love is hard to find.
Real quick, if you use a different stevia than this, when I was in Utah, I used a different brand and it came out differently. I had to use a lot less. But if you use this brand, you're gonna use 2 tablespoons. The other brand, I used a lot less. So just play around with it. I think it's because the other one maybe had extra sweetener in it. Maybe stick to this one.
Good night. We stand on the sideline. Alone we walk alone. Say yes, man. I know I tried lots and lots of time, but maybe it's fine that you are so hard to find.
Okay, so it's all mixed together already. That's what it looks like. It smooths off the top, and then we're just gonna pop it in the microwave. So when I'm in Nashville, this is exactly how I make it, obviously. I'm in Nashville right now. So you're just gonna heat it for a minute, let it rest for 30 seconds, heat it for another 30 seconds, let it rest, 30 seconds, another 30 seconds, let it rest, and then at the end, if I need like 10 seconds, I'll add that on. But in Utah, because the elevation's different, cooking is a little bit different there too. So when I was there and I had this, I just added a little bit more water. So instead of like 4.5 ounces, I would add like 5 ounces, 5.5. And then you're gonna wanna cook it longer. And the only thing that changed with that was I did a minute 30 to start off with. I guess it's just kind of a thing of checking it and kind of seeing what the middle looks like, but I'll show you guys. Okay, so that is what it looks like when I've gone through that whole cycle. The middle's still sticky, so I'll probably stick it in for another 20 seconds. Okay, so once it is done, it's pretty hot, but you're gonna flip it onto a plate. Oof. And if you need to grab a hot pad like from the oven, you can. You're just gonna shake it until you hear it drop. Voila! Okay, so I'm just gonna let this cool down for a little bit. If it's sticky on the outside here, you can microwave it again, but I don't mind. I'm gonna sit it to the side, let it cool down, and go fill up some coffee. If you've been watching my vlogs, you know that I love cold brew, but with it being fall now, I've been kind of just craving like warm coffee. Not that it's cold outside yet, it's like 90 degrees still most days. But that being said, we put our coffee machine away and I'm just being lazy, but we have a coffee maker down the hall in our apartment. So I usually just walk down there and fill it up, and it's cool because they've got like coffee options and they have espresso, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go fill up my coffee, meet you back here, and we'll put on all the fun pumpkin spice stuff. Okay, change of plans. The coffee machine's not working. So now I have to not be lazy and make my own coffee. So that's what we're gonna do, because the third option is to not have coffee, and that's not an option. Right, guys? So let's figure this out. Okay, so coffee's brewing. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And now we're gonna put toppings on our little mug cake. So I always put on almond butter. I'm obsessed with almond butter. And then I'm putting a little bit of maple syrup. And then today I'll probably put a little bit of some hemp seeds, hemp hearts. But obviously you can put whatever toppings you want. Sometimes I put blueberries, strawberries, or banana.
On the sideline, dances slow and looks at me. She must be the sunlight, shines a little more tonight. I know I tried to make her mine, but at the same time, I know love is hard to find.
Okay guys, breakfast is done. I'm so excited to eat it. My cute mug, got it at Target. But I'm gonna eat this and then I will see you maybe before I do cardio or at my next meal. Okay guys, so I ate all my breakfast, did my little morning routine, journaled, read, meditated, trying to get back on that. I missed a couple days and I can honestly tell a difference when I forget to do it. And now I'm ready to go do my cardio. Look at my skin. This is from my fake tan. It's coming off in certain spots. I need to exfoliate. But I'll do that after. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do my cardio, just in our apartment gym like I said. It usually takes me 35 to 40 minutes. I just do 300 calories at a steady pace. I usually like to do the Stairmaster, but our apartment gym, we only have like treadmills, so I'll just do incline treadmill. I love doing steady state because I feel like it's just a mindless workout and I can watch YouTube. And any opportunity I have to watch YouTube, love it. Also, if you want to see more workouts, I also post workouts over on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, you can go follow me. And if you have any requests for workouts you want to see too, just let me know and I can share them here or on Instagram. But anyways, Dylan's singing in the shower if you can't hear him. And there's Mono. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go get my cardio done and I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so my cardio is done and I'm just gonna start making some lunch. And for lunch, I'm having a tofu scramble. We're having a little breakfast for lunch. Today I'm using Trader Joe's Firm Organic Tofu. I use the full block. And then I've weighed out 18 grams of nutritional yeast already. And then I've also weighed out about 100 grams of asparagus, just chopped it up. And I'm using a bunch of spices. And the main spices you need for this: turmeric, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and then salt and pepper. This recipe is really easy, so it's nice to just whip something up, make it really quick. So I'm just gonna throw it all in the pan and let's get started. So I just start off by draining out the water from the tofu and then I just crumble it all up in the pan. I usually heat it between medium and high heat. Then I tossed in the asparagus. Now I'm just gonna let it cook for a little while and kind of get the asparagus to steam up and soften. When I add spices, I usually add nutritional yeast first, which I have weighed out. As far as the other spices go, I don't really measure any of them. I just kind of guesstimate. I still pop them into my Fitness Pal, is usually just half a teaspoon or so, but there's really not very many calories, so, you know, I just guess, just toss it in there. Then I go ahead and just mix all of the spices in with the tofu, get every piece really coated, and then I'm gonna cover it again, once again, just because the asparagus was a little bit tough still and I wanted it to soften. Lunch is ready. So quick, so easy. Before I dig into this, I did just want to do a disclaimer that I kind of forgot earlier, and that is to remind you guys that I am on prep and normally my calories or carbs wouldn't be this low. I wanted to give you guys a good idea because I know some people think you can't really eat low carb on a vegan diet, which I don't know, maybe 150 grams isn't low carb to you, but that's pretty low to me. But yeah. So I just want to remind you, don't be afraid of carbs. Your body needs carbs. There's nothing wrong with carbs. Yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there. Just make sure in case you're new to my channel. But anyway, gonna eat this. Gonna keep drinking some water. Still trying to hit 3 liters, so don't forget your water. And I'll see you guys next time I eat or next time we do something fun. Hey guys! I always start every clip like that. Hey guys, what's up? So, we just got back from the grocery store. I didn't film any of it because I don't know, I just didn't. But I originally had planned to make like pasta with mushrooms and bonza noodles for dinner, but I came across this cool sesame, I don't know how to say it, noodles that had really good macros, 17 grams carbs, 17 protein, 3.5 fat. So I'm gonna make a little stir fry, I think, instead. I'm gonna use these noodles, mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, maybe a little like coconut aminos. I'll figure it out, I'll just whip something together. But I did forget to show you guys that I had 30 grams of roasted pumpkin seeds as a little snack. Those are always good. And then we also found these cookies, and I'm a sucker for Oreos, but these are a healthier version. They're vegan. Oreos are vegan too, but these are vegan and they have organic flour and organic sugars. They don't have like high fructose corn syrup and all the added kind of yucky stuff. So I'm just trying to eat a little bit higher quality foods, even in junk foods. So I might have one of those just for fun, you know? I feel like since my calories and carbs have dropped a little bit, my cravings have gone up a little bit, which is kind of expected. So anyway, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, put all these groceries away we just got, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna make my dinner. So good. Wow. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright, time to make dinner. I dumped out the portioning of what I can have of that package. So far it smells like dog food, so it's not super promising, but let's just hope that it cooks well. We'll see what happens. And then I measured out 200 grams of mushrooms already sliced, so I'll just stick those on the stove first. And then I'm gonna have Brussels sprouts too. Those are kind of already cooked, but I might roast them, make them crispy. Meanwhile, Dallin made a bomb vegan pizza.
Whoa.
I'm a little bit jealous, I won't lie. And there's Mana. Alright guys, so I usually cook my mushrooms the same way. Again, a medium to high heat. Just dump them in the pan. I put some garlic powder on, again, didn't measure it, and then a little bit of water, and then cover it to steam. Once the mushrooms have steamed a bit and it looks like this, I'll take the lid off and let the water kind of evaporate more, and then I added a couple more spices, just salt and pepper, mix all that around, and then after that's steamed just a bit longer, I will pour that out into a colander to get rid of all of that excess water before I put the mushrooms back in a pan. So as you can probably tell when I'm cooking, I don't have step-by-step specific directions. I just kind of go with the flow. So I dump these noodles back in the pan. It's still on the same heat, about medium to high. Dump the mushrooms in, and then also the Brussels sprouts. And I just, you know, fry it up until I think it's done. So I wanted to go with a little Asian flavor for this meal, so I added in some rice vinegar, which has no calories, so I didn't weigh that out. And then the liquid aminos, I added probably about half a teaspoon. Dinner's done. I just added some rice vinegar, liquid aminos, I added coconut aminos and kind of the regular ones, so it's a little bit of a sweet with the coconut and more like soy sauce with the regular. And it's looking pretty promising. I think it'll be good. It doesn't smell as much like dog food anymore, so that's good. And then I just have a tiny bit of macros left, so I'll eat this and then I might just have a little snack, but I'll figure it out later. That I usually try to plan the day beforehand, but when things switch up, I'm good at being flexible too. I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you guys later. Alright, so I'm having my little last snack of the day. I cut up a bunch of strawberries, about 140 grams. Strawberries are so great because they're so low calorie. And you can just eat a bunch of them. Love strawberries. And then I'm also having half a piece of this bread. It's kind of sad. 7-grain angelic bread. Didn't have enough fats to like put any vegan butter on it or almond butter or anything like that. So I just did a little spray of this avocado oil. And that's that. Little snack before we go to bed in probably about an hour. But that is it for today's day of eating. We didn't do much of anything exciting, but I hope you got some good meal ideas. And to see that, you know, you can eat low carb and still eat yummy food. Oh, the dinner I had too, that ended up being good. Wasn't smelling good when I was cooking it, but it turned out good. That's it for today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, or any requests of videos you'd like to see next. And also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe because it really supports my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.